kind of silly and in a way if you get right down to it, but nonetheless, I get these folks that have lots of knowledge, but when you get through listening to what they're actually saying at the end, they're almost saying nothing. They're afraid to tell any of us that it matters how you live. Avoid sin. Oh, we don't really use the word sin in some of our writings anymore. I know a denomination that has supposed to have had a conference recently, didn't because of COVID, who has already tried to remove the word sin and the word blood from some of their hymnals and songs. They just find it uncomfortably unsettling that some of those things, you got to sing a song and children are there and you're singing about blood, the blood of Jesus. Oh my, how quickly we have fallen in America. I grew up sleeping under pews in a church. I don't think I'm traumatized because I grew up knowing as a child, like Paul said to Timothy, from a child thou hast known the scriptures that have made you wise in salvation. I don't think I'm traumatized because somebody explained to me when I was a child what the blood of Jesus meant. He died. It was a bloody death. His blood was shed so that my sins could be forgiven. Well, how did that make sense? Because he was following a pattern he created through Moses, leading Israel out, establishing a sacrifice, a paschal lamb once a year, the Passover. Death angel passed over. Every house had the blood applied to it. God created this plan a few thousand years ago, 3,500 years ago. He started this plan so we could just walk through it all the way through. And today, you and I get to do everything spiritually and symbolically, from baptism to communion to the blood of Christ being applied, and we get it. But what we do sometimes is because we've got it, we walk away from our responsibility to live the right life. You see that verse? Therefore, God sends them a strong delusion so that they'll believe what's false. Why would he do that? In order to condemn those who did not choose the truth, but rather chose to live self-indulgent, unrighteous lives.